feel that things that I repetitively think about or say, I'm able to manifest. Like, you know, this house, for example, I manifested this.
But most people can't sustain that level of discipline to manifest the things that they want in their life.
Well, I will say that the cover of Sports Illustrated and the cover of Vogue were on my vision board.
Really?
Yes.
You made vision boards?
Yes, that's my whole message. You know, speak what you want. Make it your truth, and it will come true. It took me 2 years. It took the vision board that I still have up 2 years. And that doesn't matter because patience will bring you so much.
I heard a story that you once called Nickelodeon. You were 4 years old and called Nickelodeon and said, I want to be on Nickelodeon.
I got through somehow, like by some miracle I got through, and they were like, hey, Universal Studios Orlando. And I said, hi, I would like to audition to be on All That or The Amanda Show, your pick, you tell me. And they were like, how old are you? And I was like, don't worry about it. And they were like, are your parents around? And I was like, no. And then I think she hung up, and I have this weird manifesting gift, I think.
He really manifested that part. This movie called The Lost City of Z years ago, and he was, I think he hadn't even been cast as Spider-Man, and he was wearing a Spider-Man outfit when I was shooting that movie.
But why?
And I was like, he really manifested that part. Like, I mean, he was wearing a Spider-Man, I swear to God. Like, we were in Colombia, and I'm 99% certain he wasn't cast yet.
Hold on.
What kind of superhero would I want to play? Maybe Spider-Man in like 10 years' time. If you could be in a movie with any 3 actors, alive or dead, who would you pick? Jake Gyllenhaal. My favorite Spider-Man villain will have to be Doc Ock.
Me. You know what? You know what the message there is? Dreams do come true.
I manifest a lot of things. And I remember moving here in 1998. I was walking to Hollywood Boulevard and I was looking at all the stars on the Walk of Fame, and I said, one day I'm going to have a star here. I'm going to have a star. And I picked the spot, and I said, it's going to be right here. And this is an empty one. It's going to be right here. And 20 years to the day, I got my star on the Walk of Fame, probably 5 feet from where I said that to the universe.
You don't get to pick.
No, you don't get to pick.
Yeah, you don't get to pick.
You don't get to pick. They go.
And it was 5 feet away from that.
It was 5 feet
That
away
is insane.
from where I stood on the corner of La Brea. So that's something I believe in. But it's also more than that. Like, you know, people go, I'm going to be a star. Okay, well, you got to put the work in.
Yeah. And we've talked about that. Let's not.
Yeah, the work in.
Yeah,
you know.
You've done that. Yeah.
But just first visualizing it, saying it. Is really the 2 biggest steps. You know, we don't want to even say it out loud because I might be full of myself, but I should be a writer. Yeah. I should be a director. I should say it. Yeah. Say it, do it, give yourself permission, because that's the first step. Then you go into your plan of how to accomplish it. But the first step is just, you know, verbalize it, visualize it, and then say it.
I had a dream. Got everything